Wow, stories.
XGF dumps me twice while mom is dying, so I block her, but then she goes on a trip with another guy. Oh boy, I've 32-year-old man. Never felt so low. My mom has terminal cancer, and I had to take her to the emergency room this past Monday, and it just hit me that her time left is really running out. My ex, 29-year-old woman of 4 years, was less than supportive, saying things like she didn't approve of her treatment, Zaza would make everything better, that she would just want to die if she were in my mom's shoes. Told me that I'm not the happy guy in my Instagram pictures from years ago. My heart fell to my feet. That really cut me, I'm aware, and I've been working with a therapist. Started talking about how she had been overeating. We spent more time talking about her feelings in general this week. My ex calls last night while I'm having dinner with friends I haven't seen in a long time, and I told her about those plans. I step out to answer, and she ends things out of nowhere. She wanted to remain best friends. I refused. Said a friend wouldn't do this to me. A friend wouldn't end things at the moment I needed them the most. She cried and told me she was shocked I didn't want to remain friends. Worse still, this happened in almost exactly the same way previously. When my mom was first diagnosed and ended up in the ICU, she called and broke up with me. After I had texted her and said I needed her support, I took her back after a long apology. That's on me. I pointed out that she just did the same thing she had promised to never do again, and that this time I would block her and she was no longer welcome to make this dark time even darker. I will never trust her again. I know I'm vulnerable, and it will be so hard to resist the inevitable "I miss you" text in a week. We had planned to go on a trip next weekend. She told me she's going by herself now. It really hurts. I did so much to make that happen right now, and was so looking forward to it. It's just really hard to realize the person you thought you shared a connection with is so ruthless. I don't know why my mom having a medical event is always a trigger for her to break up with me, but I suppose musing on that is pointless now. I talked with my mom earlier and had to excuse myself to throw up. This is so unlike me. Feeling heartbroken about two things at once is overwhelming. I think it's just too much stress from every direction. I feel like the stress from her has totally pushed me over the edge. Oh, how I wish she had the love to be there for me now. It would have meant the world. How can I calm down? The things she said to me keep echoing in my head. Feeling sad about this, while also feeling sad with my mom, is overwhelming. Was blocking her the right move? Is there anything else that can be said? I'm worried she will change her mind yet again, and I don't think I can handle it. Now, for a few comments before the update. Comment 1. Blocking her was absolutely the right thing. She is not a partner. She is never going to be there when things get hard. My mother-in-law is going through some horrible health issues right now, and we are not sure if she will know we are in a month or even still be here. At no point in this has it ever occurred to me to leave my fiancé. You would have to be heartless and completely self-centered to leave someone while they are at their worst. I'm sorry about your mom, OP. Keep your friends close, and do not worry if you never speak to your ex again. She does not deserve any more of your time or energy. Comment 2. Your ex is a monster. She is incapable of basic human empathy, so have no doubt she is incapable of actual love. I am sorry she is causing you more pain in an already painful situation. When she missed you, she missed what you were providing for her, validation and love. But she cannot give you the same. The suggestion of remaining friends was only because she wanted to keep you under her thumb without making even the most basic effort to pretend she cared. Tell all your mutual friends how she dumped you when your mother was sick. They need to know who she really is. Now, for the update. Hey everyone, it's been a week since my last post, and boy, do I have an update for you. After I blocked my ex, I thought that would be the end of it, but things took a turn for the worse. So, remember how my ex was planning to go on that trip we had planned together? Well, she went, and guess what? She posted pictures all over social media, tagging me in them, as if to rub it in my face. It was like she was trying to show me what I was missing out on, or maybe she was just clueless about how much it would hurt me. Either way, it felt like a slap in the face. But that's not even the juicy part. The real kicker is that she didn't go alone. She took a guy with her, someone we both knew from college. This guy, let's call him Mark, was always a bit too friendly with her, and I had my suspicions, but she always told me they were just friends. Seeing them together in those pictures, it was clear there was more going on. It was like all my worst fears had come true. Now, let's rewind a bit to give you some context. Back when we were dating, my ex had this habit of getting close to other guys whenever we hit a rough patch. She always said they were just friends. But it was more than that. She needed constant attention, and when things got tough, she'd turn to these friends instead of working things out with me. So, back to the present. I confronted her about the pictures and the trip with Mark. She had the nerve to tell me that they were just comforting each other because they were both going through breakups. Yeah, right. It was clear she had moved on long before she ended things with me. But here's where it gets even more twisted. My mom's condition worsened this week, and I've been spending every moment I can with her. My ex knew this, and yet she still chose this time to flaunt her new relationship. It's like she has no heart. And remember how I mentioned she broke up with me the first time when my mom was first diagnosed? Well, I found out from a mutual friend that during that time, she was also seeing Mark on the side. It's like history repeating itself. Only this time, I caught on quicker. I've been trying to focus on my mom and not let my ex's actions get to me. But it's hard. My friends have been great, though. They've been there for me, taking turns to visit and help out with whatever I need. They're the ones who deserve the title of best friends, not her. It's been a ride of emotions, dealing with my mom's illness and this betrayal. I've been trying to keep it together, but there have been moments when I just had to step outside and take a deep breath to stop myself from breaking down. I've realized that blocking my ex was definitely the right move. I don't need someone in my life who only adds to the pain I'm already going through. It's clear now that she never really cared about me or my feelings. As for my mom, she's been my rock through all of this. Even with everything she's going through, she's been worried about me. She told me that I deserve someone who will stand by me, not someone who runs away when things get tough. I'm not sure what the future holds, but I know I need to be there for my mom right now. That's my priority. As for my ex, I've come to terms with the fact that she's just not the person I thought she was. It's a tough pill to swallow, but I'm getting through it, one day at a time.